Open up your purses, ladies. It is time to help Chris Lopez get some custody, of his children that he shares with his ex jump off, Kail Lowry, the former star of Teen Mom 2. One of Kail's former co-stars actually helped chip in some money towards the $5,000 goal. I'm sure you can guess who, but don't worry, I will be revealing it. So let's take a look at this GoFundMe that was launched over the weekend, shall we? It's entitled Stand with Chris Lopez in His Parental Battle, and it is being ran by a woman named Emily Baum. I wonder if she has any kind of relation to him, or if Emily just so happens to be his latest gal pal. So in the site or on the page, she writes, "Hello, I am creating this GoFundMe on behalf of Christopher Lopez, known by many of you as Chris or Lope. Chris is a devoted single father doing what he can to enhance the quality of life for his 3 children. He, however, has been in a long and exhausting battle in obtaining extended rights to parenting for his 2 eldest children. With Chris being an average American during these trying times, the amount to fight for his rights as a father have added to a financial stressor to his already complicated legal situation. Society hates absent fathers, so don't shame the man for trying to be anything other than. All help is welcomed and appreciated, especially shares. Thank you." The goal is $5,000, and so far they have raised $640 towards the cause. It's just interesting because here's the thing, you she mentions it in the GoFundMe that these are very trying times, right? Like, times are tough. Inflation is happening, shrinkflation, everything is just going wrong. So the idea that random people who just know this man from a TV show would put their money towards helping him fight for some sort of custody of the 2 kids that he decided to knock up a woman that he never even claimed as a girlfriend for is a little bit like audacious. I'm sorry, it's extremely audacious, Like all this time this man was bragging about how she was one of the squad. He had women on women. Now all of a sudden we're supposed to help pay for his irresponsibility? Sorry, but no thank you. It's too bad, so sad. You make smarter decisions in your life if you don't want to end up in these sorts of situations, you know? And then on top of that, the man, he went to school, he got a perfectly good degree that he refuses to use. If he used his degree, he would have the money to fight this battle, but he's refusing to. He is above working a corporate job, apparently, right? So, strike 2, And then third of all, he's a man with a podcast. Strike 3, he's out for me. Those are my big strikes. I don't know about you guys, but for some of you, those are not deal breakers. I am seeing some donations roll in, ranging from $5 all the way up to $50. And the $50 was allegedly donated by none other than Briana Soto. Briana Soto is the real name of Briana Dejesus from Teen Mom Next Chapter. But here's the thing. I say that it was allegedly donated by her because this could have been someone just donating under her name to be messy. Though I wouldn't put it past Briana, I also wouldn't put it past a messy fan, right? Given the history of BBL Bree, going behind Kail's back, creeping with her ex-husband, and then after creeping with her 3rd baby daddy, she had Chris on the show. She wore a shirt that Chris wore on the show as well. Like, she was being messy. I did a recap on that episode. She also was leaning in on him. She had her hand right up there on his thigh meat and everything. The girl was making her move. It really seemed like something went down between the 2 of them. So if it's the case that she wants to spin the block and donate towards his custody situation, then go ahead, girl. But just know this might ignite something else in Kail. She might go nuclear on you again. But listen, the last time Kail went nuclear on Bree, she owed Bree about $200,000. So maybe it is in Bree's best interest to get Kail raging again. she might make another 6 figures off of it, right? Anyway, guys, this whole thing is just so fascinating to me. Like, the Teen Mom universe just never runs out of bottom of the barrel content. I tell you, right? This is insane. Listen, I think it's great that Chris now wants to step up for these children. I know before he wasn't really all that present, allegedly. He also allegedly tried to sign over the rights to Lex before Creed was born, and just all sorts of things, right? It's nice that he wants to get back in there, but again, Chris, you have a perfectly good college degree. Let's put it to use. Let's start making some money and putting some money aside towards this. I feel like this is a total you could put on a credit card and pay off, pay off a little bit on a monthly basis or something like that. Like you can totally do this. You really, really can. So, good luck. Listen, Delaware is a 50-50 state, so it is rather interesting that he does not have that granted to him, in his custody situation with Kail. So maybe it's time to look inwards to figure out why that is, rather than just blaming everyone for, this situation. But I digress. Let me know what you think about this ordeal in the comment section down below, and how you feel about Bri potentially donating towards Chris's cause. How do you think Kail is going to react to this? Before I sign off, I just remembered what I wanted to tell you guys about that is Kail, if you are a member of my channel, I do have a channel membership section where I release exclusive videos. And I remember this was about 2 to 3 months ago. Kail had hinted at doing an interview with Janelle's former manager, I think Johnny Starr or something like that. And then Janelle basically said, try me, go ahead. If you're feeling froggy, then leap, because I'm about to come back and clap back 10 times harder. So go ahead. And guess what Kail did? She went running scared. She never actually released that podcast episode with Janelle's manager. So I do get the feeling that Kail might start, dropping some hints, dropping some subliminals. But now that she knows that these people are ready to clap back and that she will lose and she does not have the popular vote, the vote of public opinion, she most likely will just, not do anything too nuclear like the last time when she took Bri to court. Anyway, let me know what you think about all this. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Once again, I still do not have internet in my home. That's why you're not seeing me in this video. Long story. Hopefully it ends up short soon, right? That's all for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.